Good morning everyone, this is Prabhat Anand here and I am going to talk about the human circulatory system, that is the functioning of heart in our body. Let us talk about the human heart. Our heart is generally of 4 chambered respectively, which we can see here that our this chamber is right atrium and this chamber is left atrium, and below that this chamber is right ventricle and again this is left ventricle. Atrium and ventricle, atrium and ventricle is the two names that has been given to the chambers of our heart. As we can see that our heart is connected with our lungs and then our body parts. We can see here that our blood supplies starts from the right ventricle and it goes to the lungs where exchange of gases takes place, that is CO2 goes out and here O2 comes in. Here if we talk about the functioning of lungs, here alveoli is present where our blood loses CO2 and gains O2. That is, when our blood gains oxygen, it comes into the left atrium of the heart and then it passes into the left ventricle, from where it is transported through to the body parts, and here our body parts uses the blood, that is oxygen present in our blood, for the energy purpose, and then back our blood is transported to the right atrium of our heart, and on the same way our heart again transport the blood, and this process again and again takes place in our body. As we can see, there two types of circulation takes place, that is when our heart starts transporting, it goes to the lungs and again it comes into the heart. This one circulation is called pulmonary circulation. This first circulation is called pulmonary circulation. And again when our heart transport it from the ventricles to the body parts, and again when the body parts transport it to our right atrium of the heart, this circulation again it is called systemic circulation. This circulation is called systemic circulation. Here during the transport of our blood from heart and away from heart, here pulmonary artery takes place. Pulmonary artery, as we can see here, a pipe like structure or tube like structure, this structure is called artery and this is named pulmonary artery. And again when the lungs transport it to the heart, it is transported through the pulmonary vein. And when again the left ventricle transport the blood to the body parts, it is transported by tube like structure called aorta, or we can say here main artery, On the same way, when the body parts uses the blood oxygen, it is again transported into the right atrium of the heart and it is transported by main vein, or we can say vena cava. From this circulatory diagram, we came to a conclusion that if we divide the heart in left and right parts, that is this side we can say right and this side we can say left. If we divide it in two parts, right and left, then our heart when transports the blood in the right side, it is deoxygenated blood. deoxygenated blood. That is, the presence of oxygen is not here. Instead, carbon dioxide is present. And when we go onto the left side, that is of the circulatory system of the left side, then here oxygenated blood is present. Here oxygenated blood is present. If we talk about the formation of heart, it is formed by the cardiac muscle. It is formed by the cardiac muscle, and it has a layer of covering, and that layer is called pericardium, and that layer is called pericardium. And the pericardium and cardiac muscle, in between a fluid is filled, that is called pericardial fluid. That is called pericardial fluid. That is called pericardial fluid. In between of pericardium layer and the cardiac muscle, there present a fluid called pericardial fluid. In the same way, we can see here a triple and a double like structure. This double like structure is called bicuspid, and this is a valve. This is a valve through which our blood passes from left atrium to left ventricle, and this valve is called bicuspid valve. In the same way, when we see in the right side, there present a tricuspid valve. There present a tricuspid valve through which the blood is transported from right atrium to right ventricle, through which our blood is transported from right atrium to right ventricle, the valve named tricuspid valve. Again, if we consider artery and vein, then in the inner side of the vein we will see vein. In the inner side of vein we will see valves are present. We will see valves are present, which in the vein stops backflow of our blood, which in the vein stops backflow of our blood. In the same way, if we talk about the artery, there are no valves inside the artery present, because here no backflow takes place. Our blood is at high pressure, so that no need of valves here. Again, if we talk about the structures present between the body parts and the lungs, where exchange of gases takes place, here it is named capillary. Here it is named capillary, and many capillaries, small tube like structures present from where our blood loses carbon dioxide and gains oxygen. And in the body parts, our blood contains oxygen and it is being used, and again it is transported containing carbon dioxide to the heart. That's it for this topic today, and we will meet soon with another topic. For a time being, be safe, be healthy. Thank you.